Commander Black, personal log 2021.22.12. As always, it seems recently, work on Big Mama continues. We're getting close to finishing the shell, but we're only one small step towards the finish line. We have time. We have all the time we need. All long journeys are made of small steps. And log. Hey, it's Carly. Well, this is taking a lot longer than expected. Probably a result of the new update. The second. Of course. System test, all okay. Of course I missed you. You're a bundle of joy. In a wrapping of enthusiasm. Start with oops, what is that? I'm not going to get used to this increase in speed. I don't actually. And how did that go? Are you finished yet? Are you finished yet? Are you finished yet? So I don't think it's an increase in speed. I think it's just this motion blur that's causing that. And frankly, I am not a fan. Chief of Security? Lieutenant Commander, why are you always shocked to see me? Yes, I know my hibernation cycles have been quite long. And yes, I know my waking cycles have been shorter. Well, my time here will soon end, so then you'll be promoted. Don't be so sad. You'll have the tools you need to succeed. I've done more with less. Good luck. Have a great day, Lieutenant Commander. No, 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 no. Oh, this is so annoying. I still think it's a terrible idea to force turn off your jetpack whenever you use an elevator. That's just... Well, congratulations. One more goal accomplished. And then there's this light thing here that's happening. That's annoying. One 1.7.1. Wait. When I got into it, I had my jetpack on. My jetpack is on. My jetpack is still on. Okay. Well, there was 1.7, which was a 3 point 5 or 4 gig update. And then this, when I fired it up today, ready to play once again, I had to wait for another 2.96 gig update to take it to 0.117. Who knows how many after this? I mean, granted, they gotta work out the kinks, but still. All right, so this is the section we were working on. That's all mostly done. Got to push a bunch of turrets in, but I think we'll be fine. December level faster. Let me see. You can crouch now, so there's that. I think that's the biggest highlight they're selling. More POIs, fixes for old POIs, I think, and more ships. I don't know if the storyline has been increased as well, and of course, water. Yes. Whenever you go over the water with a hover vessel, the water moves. It still doesn't flow, but it moves. So don't ask me about the physics of the universe. I just live here. No, you can crouch. Here. Allow me to demonstrate. Oh, this doesn't have gravity yet. So, oh, there's also a drone lock, right? So, I think O, I don't know if it's O or spacebar, but one of them will lock your drone into position, like God mode. So, that's the crouch. Wow, that's messed up. Was you trying to show me this, Scarly, or is this just a fluke? Well, that's going to come in handy for espionage. You can see the internals of the ship. Didn't even realize this was the thing. So yeah, they still got a few kinks to work. I don't use third person that much, so I don't know what the difference is. Or what's changed. I absolutely do not like walking around like this. What am I supposed to be seeing? Other than the fact that my head doesn't move. The camera used to slide. Okay, well, I don't use third person, so that doesn't really make a difference to me. But that crouch glitch. Now that's interesting. Was it just because I was using the drone? No, it was in third person that I did it. Come on. Is that a double click? No. Yep. That's interesting. Could see enemies on different floors now. I like to think more of it as astral projection and less third person. The drone seems a bit jerky though. Thank you. I work out. Alright. Let's get back to work. Sadly, I don't have much time today. Right. So, got the underbelly to do. Plus, we probably should seal up this gap here and work out how to make this look less obtuse like this. I'm gonna go with kind of. Oh, we absolutely forgot. Good morning, Ida.
Good morning, Commander.
Nice to see she's online. Yeah, I've been going to sleep at 4 a.m. recently, which I shouldn't, considering I have to work now. I can't help myself. I'm thoroughly enjoying Kenshi. Ida, turn light on. Ida, turn light on. Ida, turn light on. Thank you, Ida. Give her one compliment, and I swear. Okay. That's weird. That feels different. How so? Ida, open logistics. Ida, open logistics. Thank you, Ida.
I do my best.
Yes, you do. Could be better, though. Not passive-aggressive at all. Nah, never. Not me. Stroking my ego. You've been away for a while. Ida's been here for quite a while, so... At least she's not telling me I'm on foot anymore. How many blocks is this? 3. I'm well, Stormy. How are you? I'm glad to hear that. I so rarely use this piece. Okay. They've done something to the kitchen roll, or the roll. They've increased it somehow. Oh. Hmm. Well, I'm sure Ida would be more than happy to catalog any complaints you might have. After all, she exists to assist. Hmm. I need something that's going to cover the entirety of this, but also, I don't complain to Ida. Even if I did, she wouldn't listen. Because, you know, I have to ask the right questions. There's no way to... a half block. Built half blocks. Well, this is subject to change, so... Now we're on the same page. Fair to mark for deletion. I think this bottom row could probably go. Means I should probably change the top as well. So basically all of this is good. Alright. Let the removal begin. Sounds of Rico soundtrack.
1, 2.
It's a melancholy space dance of deletion. Multi-tool seems a little bit faster. I don't know. Maybe I'm just... I'm expecting change, so I'm seeing change, but... Still takes 2 hits, but I feel like the hits are happening faster. Maybe it's just my perception, though. Fizzling! Hello! Welcome. Okay, I see potential. What I see is like extended feet. Wrap a double? What just happened there? It'll take a little bit of getting used to. Sad girls! Bad girls. Plural. There's not just one of you, there are many. Pixels, how you doing? How you doing? When was the last time I did this thing on Big Mama? Couple of cycles ago? It's been a while. Why are you recommending it? We'll do it right now. I think we did 8 last time. Yeah. No. We can do 8. 8.5. Go. It has been saved. I think I've done a considerable amount since S06, so it's worth it. I think all of this whole section here wasn't done yet, so I think at this stage we're going to change to a ramp D-low. Go with some groovy hubris. Verse it. Come on now. Well, nope, can't do that. So thinking about using a slice corner A2, but it's not going to work. That leaves me in a predicament here. Actually, a slice corner A2 will work here. And put that in. Difficult to think where we're going to go from here. Okay, let's try this. Slice corner A1 into corner half B. I'm gonna ignore the fact that happened. Wow. What is this story? Why is it oversensitive? I seek space right there. Maybe that's what's changed. The automatic auto fire, like when you hold down the mouse button, it fires faster now. That would explain the multi-tool working slightly faster. Also would explain why the blocks are being placed like that. Fortunately, there's no piece to fill this, so... Nor is there a way to expand from it. Well, maybe there is. But do I want to expand is the question. Really? How low it is. Oh. That's unfortunate. This is obviously not going to work. I want to visualize it. Yes. Come on. And let's go with global goods. No. Go with message in the bottle sense. Vocals. So I'm beginning to think that that whole not updating until you want to play the game is not necessarily an Empyrean thing, but in fact it's a Steam thing. Because 7 Days to Die Alpha 20 has gone official, as it were. And it's the same thing. Hey, Gold. Yep. Alpha 20 is public. As of this morning, well, morning for me. Hey, Treadmore. How's it going? This is a pickle. There's no, well, yeah. So let's say there's no other piece with that on its side, but there is. Yep, Alpha 20 stable. Which sadly means no 7 Days to Die today. Also means the game I've been working on is now gone. Which saddens me, because I just got the Marauder. Time to coffee, yes. I'm all for the coffee. Wouldn't mind having one right now. When going to get coffee is too much work. Monstrous. There's an annoying new sound of metal. There's always something annoying with every new update on every single thing. I feel like that's kind of inevitable. But then again, like I stated before, I'm adverse to change. So change frustrates me. Yeah, but I can't build with it, right? But at least I'll... Well, I don't know. Can I look around with it? Can I even control it in any way? Yes, seamless. Well, you know... The thing about it really though, Tread, is, and you will know this, you cannot plan for every use case. There's always going to be situations that you cannot test or can't even think or conceive of testing. So, you know, that goes with the territory. And I'm okay with that. That's fine. But again, like, I'm just adverse to change. Right? Dang nabbit, if it ain't broke, why you trying to fix it? Maybe it'll bring back Tic Tac. Tic Tac loves finding glitches. Absolutely, Stormy. Yep, they shouldn't have been changed ever. Should have kept it the same. You know they had electric cars where they would swap out the whole, like, battery assembly? Well, I mean, that would make the rich people richer, right? So... It will give you extra inventory and more. There's a follow-unfollow command. Who knows what the modders will do with it. It's going to be the end game here. I could go ramp C medium and corner half A3 mediums here. Or I can change it, these two to slice corner A1s. I think I like the way that it will look. I mean, the line here will look the same either way I do it, but The bottom, I think, will look better if we use a size corner A1s along with a ramp A double, ramp D, and 2 corner small Cs. Today, I will be recruiting zombies to fight zombies. Now that's a very hive mentality. You wouldn't have to work for Umbrella. You 1977 Impala. Yeah, well that's the other thing. Like we keep the same old cars, but we also keep the same old prices. Because again, why change it? Then again, by that logic, wages wouldn't change, prices wouldn't change. I don't know. People could afford a lot more back in the day. So there's always an up and a downside to everything, I suppose. Can't all be good. Then good would become normal and boring. You know, like technology these days. Okay, that's a look. Change is fleeting. Change is the one constant in the universe. Change is the only thing that doesn't change. Yes, like this. Should have grabbed some food. I'm gonna go with voting list. Okay, so I'm gonna do the same thing here, but with one change. Instead of using the, which I think is a size corner A2 medium, almost a size corner A1 medium. Okay, instead of using that on the outside, I'm gonna use this again. So we can get that girth. Inevitable. Like entropy. Oh, okay, I got an issue here. How to reverse the polarity on this? Hey, squids! Pudding for Christmas. I've heard the expression before, so I guess it must be a thing. Why would I use a cut corner B when a cut corner C works perfectly as good? Well, I tell you why. Because this is going to be a slice corner A1. Why would you put money in pudding? I'm curious. Okay. We test the theory. You know what I'm thinking, Squiz? It wouldn't be so lucky if it was coins. I'm sure 9 out of 10 dentists would approve that. Think of an alternative to this piece. Well, you know what? How far down does it have to go? Just one block? Okay. You're most welcome. Squiz, you're next. Hey, look, Scarly, it's your piece. Finally found a use for it. I mean, I eat the seeds of other plants, the fruit of other plants all the time, so... Honestly, I go for a human delicacy. I believe you all call it chicken. After all, I am an omnivore. I mean, just call me Shiva. mysterious. 1, 2, 3, 4. Aha. 1, 2, 3. I mean, have you seen what I did to like every single faction? I think murder of plants is an understatement. I'm pretty much indiscriminate when it comes to my murdering habits. Xerax, Polaris, Brotherhood of Far, doesn't matter. If you have weapons, I'm coming to take them, and your life, and probably your wife's life too. This is true, murderers can have standards. I just stated one of my standards. You have to be armed. Or, well, I mean, answer this, Squiz. Are all humans related to each other? Right? And besides, you know, look at the wars that the humans have had throughout history. How many they've murdered of their own kind. Hardly lecture me on that. Exactly, Starmy. Yes, collectively, yes. Individually, not necessarily, but collectively, absolutely. Let's figure out what piece could go here and work from there. I think it's going to be this piece. That's corner A2. But I don't know for sure. I put that there. There's here. That right there is not going to work. This. Okay. So far, this and this. It's looking good. Then maybe just maybe, baby, I will. If I put a ramp A double here, that would mean that I would need a cut corner B here, full block there, which is not necessary. So I suppose I could put a spotlight there, which would be handy. And then here would be cut corner C, which would allow me to extend. Let's put it together and figure it out from there. Also, music. Let's keep the boogie going with Mysterious Cat. So, I'm very much enjoying Kenshi, so I'm probably going to do a run of that. Of course, it's already been preordained a long time ago. And I want to also start AI Mojo, since I lost my other channel. I didn't really lose it, I just can't access it anymore. New stuff is good stuff sometimes. Yes, well. What the? Slice corner G. What piece is gonna fit there? About to lose my mind up in here, up in here. Which really asks the question, is all of this necessary? Considering what we have going on here. I think you'll find the answer is no. Time for radical readjustment. How far will we take this? This far and no further. Oh, no, Bronco. Yeah, no, the graphics aren't great. I'll say that for sure. The graphics not so great. But the gameplay is just insane. Like I can't stop playing. It's, on the one hand, it can be constantly challenging, like there can be a constant threat, but at the same time you can kind of keep yourself in a position where you can avoid having issues, but it's going to take you longer to progress. It's just, I don't know. It's limited in the fact that the map is pretty much fixed. Shape-wise, there's other things that change. And some of the choices are fixed, and like building is a building. It's only one shape, or like several collections of shapes. You know, there's not blocks to put down. There's not a lot of snapping in place either, unless you're talking about walls specifically. Yeah, but it's brutal. It's, you know, you can hide in a city and just kind of do trading and, you know, make your way that way, or you can go out and fight and get your butt kicked constantly. And it doesn't matter how strong you are, there's always going to be somebody who's stronger. Then if you try to build a base, that's a whole nother can of worms. And then you could take it to the even higher level of just like trying to take on a whole factions, if you want to call them. So yeah. There's also automation, which I like as well. So there's a period where I just needed to collect money, so I just had 2 or 3 people. PvP. No, I think it's single player purely. There was a period where I just needed to make money, so I had somebody join my party, like in terms of like an NPC, and I had what you call it? I hired another person, and I just had them mining copper, like just mining copper, mining copper, mining copper. Then I think I got to a skill level where I could build electrical parts. So I would just go and sell electrical parts and sell copper, buy food, and just start collecting more and more money to buy better gear and stuff like that. But, you know, here's the risk. In the city you're in, there aren't that many choices. So you have to go to a different city. Well, somebody in terms of like an NPC that will show up. Generally, when you first start, you're like fighting against either bandits or starving groups, roaming groups of starving people with metal rods, right? Or metal staffs, if you will. Let's go for cool cats. And maybe you'll get to a stage where you can, you know, you and your little crew of 3 can take on like 10 of those guys, right? You get the good gear, you get enough like practice in fighting and stuff like that. You become tough enough from getting your butt kicked all the time. And then you step out of your little area of comfort and you come in contact with a different faction. And yes, that's a whole nother ass whooping right there. But you got to go out of your area in order to get better stuff. So definitely keeping me entertained. Yeah, but the thing about Conan Exile is, I feel like Conan Exile, the progression was really fast. Right? And the map, as big as it is, you can get across pretty easily. Right? The map, by comparison, in Kenshi is a lot... It feels a lot bigger. Right? And as time goes by, even your running becomes faster, so you can cover bigger distances, but the further out you go, the more dangerous it is. This is going to be a problem. Alright, I'm going to have to use another piece that I don't like. Oh, God help us. you know they're going to do it on the same engine, which means it's going to look the same as Rust. And, you know, I'm not a fan of the way that they make their games, honestly. So, I prefer Dune 2000. Dual RTS. That's all right. Oh, that edge just looks so wrong. Come on. When the music goes right. Where'd I leave? There it is. Oh, what am I thinking? I could just use a... Okay. Does that still work? Yeah, that still works. Well, I've tried their Conan Unconquered, right? And I enjoyed it. And I'll probably go back to continue playing it. But it's kind of the same thing over and over again. I mean, generally most RTSs are like that, but at least They Are Billions kept me entertained for quite a while. Even before the storyline. Ramp connector D. That's so much better. Oh my god, it's so much better. Oh yeah. So I think I probably played oh yeah, They Are Billions is fantastic. It was wonderful. I mean, I got it before they had a storyline, and then when they brought the storyline out, it was even better. Right. So kudos to them for that. That was... And I think they're going to do more as well. I don't know if it's going to release it as a DLC. Because the ending alludes to, like, 2 more things that are, you know, that they're going to make. So I'm looking forward to that. Conan Unconquered. I enjoyed it. I got it for like, I think $10, so that's $10 Australian. It was worth it for the time that I got, and I'm probably gonna get more time out of it, but it's not captivating. You know, for the time I was playing it, I wanted to go back and play it, but after a while it started to get repetitive. Go with Melody Man. 60 seconds mark.
One run right on, swing 'em so help me. One run right on, swing 'em so
That is true. That is a disadvantage. But I don't mind, you know. Again, like, it's hard for me to line up my times with my friends, so. Hello? Whoa, okay. Whoa. What's happening here? At first I thought it was the controller, but I don't think so. But I mean, like, that's the thing, Scarly. It doesn't have to be... Alright. Have a good one. I'll see you upon your return, perhaps. Single-player games are good for times when you want to play single-player games. There's a lot of multiplayer games out there, so... There's always something you can play with your friends. And honestly, when you're playing with friends, it doesn't necessarily have to be a good game either. It's the company you keep. This will work. I think Slice Quarter A2 will be better in terms of what we can do. But we'll have to take a look and see. We'll have to have a look-see. See? Oh no, can't do it. Okay. Options. I think we only really have one option. Corner half. Corner half B, you are the piece for me. Now, this could be... Oh yeah, we don't want to go out too far because we don't want to block that turret or, you know, interfere with it in any way. I'm going to go with... I got rid of it. So I guess, quarter E. Well, thank you, sir. Looks like I'm gonna need some O2 soon as well. Ooh, this is a problem. Okay, so maybe not the quarter E. Hmm. Corner C again? All together now? Acceptable. Acceptable? Mm-hmm. Ramp A double. Don't really have much of a choice here. Has to be a cut corner B. Hmm. I think ramp connector B followed by pick one okay. Corner half A3. Now we're shaping. Cut corner C. I have the piccolo and the king. I have the piccolo and the king. Ah. Oh, that looks very janky. Silence fell upon us as we sought peace. The peace that would astound all who view it. And so we fell upon the cut corner beat. Struggling to think of a piece that could replace this. Oh yeah, I forgot about the oxygen situation. Let's take care of that, shall we? Also, we'll do it to the music of... Where's Android? Looks inside. Honestly, I should stop coming from this way. I could just go from the back. Oh yeah, turned off my thing. Oh. Whose idea was that? Why did they think it's a good idea? I can tell you now, it's wrong. It's not a good idea. Really makes me just want to use less elevator blocks in everything that I build, just so I don't have to keep on turning on my jetpack. And ending up in this situation. So now, I can't use my jetpack to get out, because every time I land on the elevator, it turns it off. So no more of this type of configuration. I mean, what made them think it's a good idea? And then that flashing, did you see the flashing? The flashing is a thing. That right there. What's causing that? At first I thought it had thrusters in there, but no, I don't. It's just a thing that happens. 1, I'm upside down. 2, I'm at the top. And 3, this is where I should be. Wait. Oh yeah. It's like, I can't put turrets there. They'll be blocked by these turrets. And I remembered, those are not turret places. Those are thruster placements. Yep. What is this? What the hell is this? Why is it all Christmassy? And why didn't it go on my belt? Like Christmas trees at the sanctuary, because the Polaris definitely celebrate Christmas, for sure. See, okay. I put down the thrusters specifically with the writing on this side. And on the other side, they appear like this. Can I rotate them? No, I cannot. Now I have to spend my time removing them so I can put them down again the right way. But this has been a problem for a really long time. This is nothing new. Let's go with Shuffle Through the Night. If I had remembered, I would have just blocked them and then put them in the right way. How are these a different color? Is it just the light that's doing that, or can I now paint individual pieces of this? Oh, it paints the whole thing, so I don't know what's up with that weirdness. It must be just the shadow, because even with this, it's still darker. Must be the shadow. Ramps. Four. Oh, well, technically we can go down one more. Ah, there's no 1 by 5 by 1 or 1 by 5 by 3. Oh, 1 by 1 by 3. No. I have a start in 1.7 that has a talon with a mining facility. Amounts of iron, copper, CO, and silicon ores. Oh, cobalt. Yeah, that took me a second, Mike. Sorry. Cobalt. Is this on the temperate planet? Yeah, temperate starter planet. Okay. Interesting. Not small, not the small amounts. Really? Well, so what would you need? That would probably enable you to get a small vessel with warp, right? Not a capital vessel, but a small vessel with warp. I'm curious, what is the difference in hit points? 2449. Yeah, we're gonna go with ramp Ace. Okay, double. Oh wait, we're gonna cover the bottom of this anyways, aren't we? We are too. Let's go big. Hmm. Maybe to get like a starter. Ah, yeah. This was the last one. It's okay. To get a starter, what's easier? To get a starter CV. I don't know if you could get like warp. What does it take to make a cockpit? Yeah, no, I'm not a fan of mining in space. I'm not a fan of mining altogether anymore. I did so much of it. It's tiring. Um, hmm. Hmm. If I reverse these, not so good. This is an awkward situation to be in. Hmm. We can make it work. We can make it work. Can we make it work? Yep, we can make it work. Cut corner C. Yeah, that's not fine. That's fine. How are we gonna make this work? I was thinking of corner half A1. That's what I was thinking. Go, good. I will go with pocket spare. Okay. Didn't quite work out the way I was hoping it would. I was impressed that the bottom right corner changed, and then I realized... Wait, did one thing change, though? So the color all sides of the block, that changes on the lower right corner, right? Which, by the way, you have no way of telling on the actual gun or a paint tool. There's nothing that indicates that you're coloring all the block or just one face, right? In the lower right corner, it does show you that, but it doesn't change the color and texture to match what your tool actually says. So now I change it, now it's correct. If I go back to here, it's not correct. And that's another thing. So now I have the gray selected, right? If I go to my other tool, which is clearly red, as you can see on the tool, I come here, red is not selected, gray is still selected. So I'm wondering if that lower right corner is tied to whatever the selection is here. It should be a gun. I mean, come on, it looks like a gun. You have it in your hand like a gun. It looks like a gun. The icon is literally a gun. I don't know. But it's a color and texture tool, so... Yeah. Well, I mean, texture and color tool. That being said, Pixels, a gun is a tool as well. So, you know. I would like to see the replace all. I don't see why that's not a thing. That's it. I don't care what other people call you. To me, you will always be a texture gun. Yeah. Yeah. You know what the problem with that mic is? The problem is you won't necessarily get consistency, right? You may add more points than is programmically possible. More points will mean more processing. right? So you could end up just making a piece that would literally halt everything because it's just too many sides, especially if you used it repeatedly. And then the last problem is, of course, hit mapping. I mean, they can't even get these things right? Like this is a retracted artillery, so it's retracted, so it should be inside, right? So it should be able to fly right across this, but I get stuck. Why do I get stuck? Because, well, I can't see the turret. Technically, the turret is there, as indicated by the cursor, right? I mean, I could just say, go play Dual Universe, because you can do that with Dual Universe. Before all of that, I would like one simple thing, maybe as an addition to the texture tool, right? Where, you have a radial menu that will let you choose, like the multi-tool, and I would like a rotate texture. So you could rotate the texture on the block. When I say rotate the texture, I mean change which face is where. So, for example, if I painted this side like so, right? I would like to be able to, without turning the block, rotate this texture so it's on the top or on the bottom, right? Which means when you end up with situations like this, right? You could then rotate this face to here, and hopefully it would work, and you could just color that by itself. Or some form of doing that, because, yeah. Cut corner B is probably one of the more annoying ones for that. Well, I mean, it would be on an axis, right? So just like when you rotate a block, you can choose which axis you rotate it on. I would like to be able to do that with a texture. Give me that before anything else. That would solve a lot of painting problems. But no, that's not important because building is, is not as important as going out and adventuring and shooting down the new ships and exploring the new POIs. Content, damn it. Content. I'm everywhere remastered. It's not what I listen to. Ancient No Springs as well. I think this turret might potentially be blocked. Well, yeah, that's particularly a problem with the ramp A double. That's a good example. Also, the cut corner B. Right? So I put down, damn it. Didn't want to do that, but oh well. One of these faces can be painted by itself and the other cannot. Guess which one is which, right? So if I wanted that side here, and I did a whole line of them, I would have to either rotate them all or remove them and place them again. That's why I usually try to test when it matters. Okay. Well, this is done. And there's, you know, the thing that annoys me as well is there is no one texture that exists in all the blocks. I would like at least one texture, just one texture, that exists in all the blocks. So when I have stuff like this, I don't get a sudden change of texture, which clearly expose where my turrets are. I guess hashtag Xeno Painter problems. What in the heck? Clearly, I'm going to need to raise this by 2 blocks. That's okay. So, you can bring your hover vessel in here, right? Or you can bring your hover vessel up through here. Right, depending on the size. More block B1 with the block. And then drive up with this. And probably load up into one of the pinkies. I think I'll end up needing a ramp that will take you along this here to be able to load up in any position, because you don't know really where you're going to park Pinky, so you want to be able to load up into it. But yeah. And the same ramp will have to have access to this bottom section as well. Be able to drive up to. Interesting, okay. So maybe over the thrusters. We drive up over the thrusters and then come through here. And then go up that ramp, said ramp. And then drive into Pinky. Yeah, that's the thing. Gotta look at doing. Now, I think we're actually making quite good progress, because this was all crap. Oh, I need to make 8 L thrusters to place them here. All of this wasn't done before. None of this was done before. Right? So we did all of this. The side, all of the side. All this nice funky stuff we've done here. This side entrance, does this actually have, or is it just... Yeah, this is gonna need something. The problem with using these things is these things are not airtight. Right? So this is not going to stop. Oh no, wait, I remember. I think I put... I think I was thinking about putting a force field in here, or I did put a force field in here. Did I put the force field on the back behind it? Because these don't come with force fields. There it is. Or maybe there they are. What is the size of this? 3 by 5, so I used a couple of them. Okay, so that makes that airtight. And when they're all open, looks like it's just a way to get into the hangar. Could potentially always be open. Right. Then, of course, we have this up here. So probably going to end up putting a floor in between these. So this is probably going to extend out to be a floor, which is kind of nice because they can both connect and lead into this area, which I'm assuming is going to be some form of cockpit, because why not? Right. Have multiple ones. Have the main bridge up at the top. This actually would make a pretty good combat because it's heavily, nestled in the ship. I think the main bridge is pretty exposed all the way up there. Plus, you need someplace close to where you're bringing your vessels in to be able to, skedaddle quickly. So, I modified this after seeing the Starship Yamato. I liked the way the bridge windows were shaped, so I modeled this. Hey! Praise Kiwi! How was Camelot? Man, this is a hassle to open. Need a sensor for that. So yeah, we have multiple ways of getting into the ship. Of various sizes as well. Like a small capital vessel could easily fit in here. A large small vessel could fit in there. This is definitely an HV entrance. So what it looks like when these are retracted. Not so bad. Yeah, so coming along very nicely. The only things that are left is the whole underside, which I think we're kind of going to struggle putting turrets in there. But I think we have space for turrets over there, and possibly, potentially, a bunch of turrets here. So that's nice. Wait, is this a separate? Where does this open up to? Or just, is it the same one? I'm just on the other side. No, this is a separate one. I'm confused now. Am I upside down? Or was I upside down before? Seriously, where is the other entrance? Oh, it must be up there. Because I remember talking about coming up the thrusters. We're talking about this being two separate floors. But then... What? How can I... Oh yeah, there it is. Oh yeah, so it is a separate entrance. A bigger entrance, mind you. So, that's good. I guess smaller starfighters can come out of these entrances. And then bigger things can come out of here. And of course, you got this entrance. But you also have... It's just return matter. That one at the bottom. And, of course, these side ones, which also have side ones. Right? So you have multiple ways to get out of the ship with a vessel. Not so many ways to get out of the ship walking. And honestly, if you're walking, it's going to take forever. This is not a small vessel. Why you not open? There we go. This is the hangar of fire. Because you're completely surrounded by thrusters. One misstep and you burn. Don't close. I wasn't done yet. So yeah. Got all of the bottom to do. And if I just plate it out just straight, it'll be fine. And I can shape it later, I suppose, if I really want to just get it done. Get it done. Motorbike to get around the ship? Oh no. Small hover vessel, yes. Or actually, better yet, just a small vessel. Like... There was one I found. Mosquito would do it. But there's an older one. Oh, it would have been in here. This one. Lieutenant Yuri Speeder. So, that's pretty small, and it can dock from several angles. So, yeah. Excellent. So I can see the finish line of the first leg of the race, which is just getting the shell done. And then we've got to work on the interior shell. Because, you know, the center of the back there is just going to be open to space. We've got to work on an interior shell. Keep all of the, you know, precious breathing space inside the body of the ship. So that'll be the next adventure. And then maybe we got to think about turret placements. Where to place all the turrets. We have spaces for the turrets. It's just a matter of deciding which turrets go where, depending on their range, effectiveness, and, you know, which angle we're going to be attacked from. So yeah, but I think once I finish the outer shell, I will at least be able to start texturing it. Because I don't want to end up getting to the end of it all and then having to texture the whole thing. That'll be tedious. I'll get sick of texturing very quickly, right? So, like any big job, you have to break it down into smaller parts and make it more manageable. So, once the outer shell is done, at least I can start texturing on that. I can tinker with the inside at the same time. It'll give me varying things to do, which will help get us through this entire process. But that is something that will happen at a later stage, because we have reached the stage where I remind you, as I always do, to take care of yourselves and one another, and wish that the Force is forever in your favor. This is Commander Black, signing out.
I am Ida.